Hey guys, welcome to Splatoon Saturday, your weekly source for all the latest on Splatoon.
AMIIBO!
Good morning, everyone. There's some new Squid Sister stories out. Chapter 2 and 3. Looks like they're releasing around about every 3 or 4 days, so we'll see 1 or 2 per Splatoon Saturday. So that's pretty exciting. I don't know how much longer these are going to go on for, though. It seems like we're nearing the climax of this story. I'll be reading chapters 2 and 3 out loud a little bit later on in the show. A new clothing brand has been revealed called Anaki. This is just the Google translation from the Japanese Twitter post, so I'm sure it'll have a much more punny name in the English version, considering pretty much every brand has something to do with squids or like sea creatures of some sort. It's a really interesting clothing brand. Actually, they have punk elements and they're all counterculture inspired and all of that. Apparently they have hand-printed t-shirts. Obviously it's a game, so that means nothing, but it's interesting what they're doing, building the backstory around it. And they also have elaborate customizations. The kind of thing they showed was these weird belt things going on at the front of some of the t-shirts. And they also just have some really weird designs, and their logo is pretty cool too. Overall, it looks like they're moving away from every brand being pretty darn similar and trying some new styles like this, a little bit more outrageous punk style. The highlight of this week is by Reddit user Hawk Xiao. It's called "We're All Krakens Now." Or, I guess, "We're All Krakens Now." That was a very close shave. And actually, if you pay attention, there's 3 Krakens involved, not just 2. Alright everyone, take a seat, get a nice hot cup of cocoa. It's time for Squid Sisters Stories, Chapters 2 and 3. Chapter 2. Marie was home alone. She'd gotten a day off, but with the theater rehearsals starting up next month, she knew that life would be returning quickly to its frantic pace. Chances to relax at home like this would soon become few and far between. Knowing work would keep Callie out late, Marie busied herself with the chores that always seemed to pile up and waited for her friend to return home. At times like this, Marie's thoughts always seemed to drift. How had Callie truly felt when the results of the final Splatfest had been announced? She seemed disappointed, of course, but that was just because she'd lost, right? Or was she actually jealous of my rising popularity? Could she still be holding it against me after all this time? Just listen to yourself, Marie. You're overthinking this. You know Callie would never feel that way. Maybe all this worrying has actually given you some sort of superiority complex. Maybe winning that final Splatfest has made you full of yourself. The very idea stunned Marie with a twinge of self-loathing. Chapter 3. One day, Callie was awakened by a call on her cell phone. It was her manager. The recording session she had scheduled for the day had been delayed to accommodate a different performer. Callie found herself a bit thrown off by this unexpected break, but was determined to make the most of it. Looking around the apartment, she saw no sign of Marie, which was odd. She was sure Marie had the day off as well. It was just past 8 in the morning, too early for Marie to have gone shopping. Callie decided to get dressed and head out in search of her roommate. Now that she thought about it, Marie seemed a bit down lately. Like there was something on her mind she couldn't stop thinking about. Maybe she was just tired from working too hard, or maybe something had happened to upset her. But worrying about her all day won't fix anything, Callie thought. Work had barely given her time to breathe lately. She'd been feeling a bit lost at sea herself. She made up her mind to find Marie and invite her out for a day of much-needed relaxation. Callie found Marie at a cafe with Krusty Sean. They were seated at a table, chatting away. Perhaps it was because their hometowns were so close to one another that Callie and Marie both found Sean so easy to talk to. Marie had been a bit shy when they had first come to the city, after all. Callie couldn't remember the last time she'd seen Marie talking so cheerfully with anyone besides her. And she didn't want to spoil their fun. She decided to head back to the apartment alone. Callie was making breakfast when Marie came home. Marie looked a bit surprised to see Callie up and about, but greeted her friend in stride. "Mornin', mornin'." Same old Marie, thought Callie. While they ate, Callie invited Marie to go shopping, and she gladly accepted. So, it's kind of a bit more cheerful this time. Like, in the grand scheme of things, it at least ends on a cheerful note. It's gotten a little bit more interesting, to be honest, because I thought it was just going to be all about Callie and Marie are drifting apart, and they would slowly see each other less and less and less, and then they see each other none. But no, there's characters, there's some, some interesting plot twists clearly coming up, because we still don't know who this secret performer is that stole Callie's spot. I mean, they must be a big deal. It's probably Wet Floor, the new band. But they must be a big deal if they can bump Callie's spot up. We also don't know what the deal is with Krusty Sean. My theory is that Marie is dating Krusty Sean. This is really turning into a fan fiction. So that may be one of the things that divides Callie and Marie. Marie's like, no, I thought we were best bros. And she's like, Callie's like, no, I thought we were best bros. And Marie's like, no, I love Krusty Sean. And it all spirals from there. So check out this awesome Splatoon art sent to me by Twitter user Jinx. Pretty cool. But he's not the Twitter user of the week. Check this out. Dmitry Balibiev painted this picture of my profile picture on YouTube and Twitter and everything, which is freaking awesome. Thank you so much for that. He's the Twitter user of this week. Make sure you go give his Twitter a follow if you enjoyed that. Go follow @EverythingAmiibo on Twitter, or head on to my Discord server and show us what you got to be featured as the user of the week. Now, although the Squid sisters do seem to be close to breaking up and there are some tensions there, the voice actors for the Squid sisters, on the other hand, are on very good terms. The person who voices Marie, who is, at least on Twitter, also known as Marie with a different spelling, posted this picture of her and the person who voices Callie, who's called Katie, being all chummy together in the sunshine. Pretty cute. I guess that means Callie and her voice are set for a return in Splatoon 2. Okay, so last week I asked you guys what you'd like to see on a shirt from Everything Amiibo, and the most popular answer was my inkling with my favorite gear. So, you guys will be happy to know that that's actually happening. Unfortunately, I can't show you a picture quite yet, but I've already commissioned the artist and we're working on it together, and I'm super excited. It's looking really great so far. She's an amazing artist and I cannot wait. Alright, this week's question, what do you prefer? Swim speed or run speed? There's two popular power-ups to make you go faster, but one of them's for strafing, one of them's for swimming. Are you one of those really annoying Zinni players that dashes around and you can't hit them and they just kill you? Oh, I hate them so much. Or are you one of those crafty splattershot players that darts all around the place, gets up in your face and splats you? Let me know by clicking the link in the comment below to cast your vote. That's all we've got this week. Leave a like if you enjoyed or if you found it informative, and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next Saturday. Feel free to watch the rest of this match to support the channel.